Hello all and welcome to my channel Happy Learning with Anugamini. This is Dr. Anugamini Srivastava and I make videos regarding research and researchers. Today I am going to discuss another important yet ignored topic of research, and that is the abstract writing. The abstract, the concise version of your work, the shortened form of what you have done, why you have done and how you have done, and the abstract that is the most read part of your research work when it is not accessible to most of the researchers across the world. So here I am with 6 important points that you are supposed to consider while writing your research abstract. First point, that the abstract should be very clear in its language. Avoid jargons, avoid much of the technical stuff. Do not use citations. Keeping these things apart, try to write a clear, concise version of abstract for your research paper. The clearer it will be, the more readable it will be for the scholars out there, for the reviewers who are going to review a paper, and for the editors to understand whether your paper is in the premise of, or you may say the scope of the research journal or not. Second point, it should be compelling. Compelling enough to encourage the readers and reviewers to read your work, to continue to complete your reading, to continue reading your whole work that you have done, how you have done, what was the sample that you have utilized to conduct that research work, why you have gone through that particular context of research work. Let them feel motivated to read that whole work. So your abstract is the point which should be enough compelling to encourage all of you. Next thing is the citable aspect. If your paper is readable, it is cited. But if your abstract is citable, then the percentage of getting cited is more. Why? Because those people who do not have access to whole of the research papers, they only go through the abstract. And that abstract enables them to understand whether some research has been done in their area or not, directly or indirectly. Hence, your abstract becomes important at that point when people are not able to access the whole paper, but abstract is the only aspect through which they can understand whether the research is done or not in their area. The next thing comes up is that abstract should look like that everything is carefully considered in your abstract. How you can verify that aspect? Do not create a mirror image of your introduction in your abstract. Try to fulfill all the important aspects of writing an abstract, including the purpose, the background, the methodology, the findings, and the originality or your value addition of your work. Try to concise each and everything in kind of equal proportion so that it doesn't look like that you're more emphasizing on the purpose or you're more emphasizing on the methodology. Each and every aspect should be carefully considered, and that impression should come up when someone reads your abstract. And finally, your abstract should be complete in every sense. Complete in the form of English you are choosing to write it, completed without any jargons, completed with the main purpose, the main objective that you try to meet in your research work, completed in the terms that what is the future scope of your study. So considering the word limit that is with the journals, you are supposed to write a concise, complete, citable, compelling, and enough carefully considered abstract for your research paper. So these were the points that I wanted to discuss in my video so that I can make you understand what are the key aspects of writing an abstract. I hope the content helps you out whenever you write your abstract for the next paper. If you like the content of my channel, do subscribe and like my video. And of course, share among your colleagues to whom you feel that it will help them. Thank you so much. We'll meet in the next video.